And there they go. Hello everyone and welcome back to Wolf Quest 3, where we are here with Kaleidoscope and her mate Sulfur as they once more head out into the snowy landscapes, doing their best to go ahead and try to claim some territory of their own as they get ready to welcome. Oh, can we get over there? Can we get over there? I really hope we can get over there. As they get ready to hopefully welcome Generation 7 of our wolf pack. And I'm a little worried about this because, yeah, it's been a while. It's not only been a while, and not only have the wolves been enduring this extremely unusually long winter. Okay, come on, come on. We're almost there. I really want to claim this spot before we end up having the Lost River pack show up. Even though it is so far north, I have no idea what we're trying to do with this territory, but here we are. But yes, so I am so sorry once more, my friends, that it has been so long since we have had our Wolf Quest adventures. Just to be very, very upfront with all of you, as you guys know, our Wolf Quest adventures ended up kind of coinciding with some big family events that we had happen. And the good news is that my sister's little twin, her surviving twin, will be hopefully going home very soon. And you can imagine having a baby in NICU for over 200 days. And all of the other stuff that's been going on with my family has been keeping me very busy. And I'm looking forward to being able to meet my little nephew and be able to go and have a little memorial ceremony for his brother pretty soon, but that's why Wolf Quest has been missing. Kind of a serious reason, but ironically, it made me think about family. And family, I mean, not ironically, obviously I was thinking about my family, but ironically it made me think about our wolf packs. And I know that seems really surreal, but it's about family, right? It's about carrying on generations and legacies. And something about watching my sister the last few months has really reminded me of watching how hard a parent will struggle and try everything they can to literally fight for their child's survival. So between that, and then of course enjoying Wolf Quest with my wonderful niece, who happens to be a huge Wolf Quest and Wings of Fire and Warrior Cats fan, which you know, what came first? The fact that she enjoys all of those things, or our pixel biology community and all of your guys' influence? You know, I never did think about that. You guys are kind of helping to to influence my family quite a bit, aren't you? Was it you? Is it you guys who ended up getting my little niece really, really, really... let's see, we're gonna wiggle down south-ish now. Really, really, really into the Wings of Fire community, or wolves, or also horses. Probably. But thank you for letting me just talk about those more serious things for just a moment. Because again, basically... Oh, what's this? Hold up. Okay, there's a wolf carcass somewhere nearby. Okay, that's not good. That's not good, and we might have to go back on top. So is this our scent? Yeah, it's, I mean, okay, our pack scent is everywhere. And, we didn't kill a wolf, I promise you. Like, look, I'm not gonna say Sulfur, that's not something that Sulfur would consider. It's just he doesn't think he ever needs to do anything that aggressive, because obviously everybody knows that he's the biggest, toughest, roughest wolf around. And is this, yeah, this is actually a part of the territory that we can rip from Lost River's grasp and claim for our own wolf pack, which would be very, very good to do. Yes, Callie. She should be pretty good. I was just checking a few things real quick. Oh, geez. Sorry, Callie. Okay, apparently she had a little bit of a bark going on there. But let's see if we can, like, claim this area so that we can start moving to the south into climates that are going to be a lot more hospitable to what will hopefully be Generation 7 of our, I think this is dark or dawn moon? Oh no. We're suffering an eclipse, we'll have to say, where apparently Siri can't remember which pack this is. Oh no. That's very embarrassing. Whee! Okay, what's also very embarrassing, no, you can do it, come on. Come on, okay, we've got this, Sulfur, we're almost on top of this spot. No, Sulfur, we have to like get on top of it first. Okay, phew, there we go. They really are more like billy goats than anything, aren't they? Alright. At least Callie doesn't seem to be afraid of heights. She is only afraid... Okay, this is actually hilarious. Callie is only afraid of fire, since she did indeed endure a very strong forest fire when she was younger. As you can see, there is quite a bit of burns all up and down her sides. Sorry, just trying to figure out Callie. Callie, do you want to really show off, like... Huh. Well, at least we're sliding into a new future, even though we've been stuck in this endless summer for so long. And then let's go ahead and keep moving. Especially because I think I hear the rival pack, and we don't want any of that. I mean, I guess on the plus side, we'll see them coming if they're gonna try to like attack us on these big open plains. And with a push and a shove, we might actually be able to be like wolf king and queen of the mountain. But yes, so that little segue into thinking about our Wolf Quest stories and their legacy again, because it has been so many years that we have watched the Moon Pack, and really understanding that bond between parent and child on a really, really deep and significant level. There's just a wisp of that. Just a wisp of that here as well. Okay, Sulfur, if you're gonna do that, I'm gonna have to go ahead and start howling too, because we just need to take this spot over. Okay, thank goodness. And I think there might actually be some food that we've smelled over here. So let's see if we can hunt. Aha! Some deer, yes! Oh my gosh! It has been so long since these two have managed to get anything to eat. And maybe the deer won't be able to go. Come on, Cliffs, come on. All right, come on, you two. Okay, Sulfur is very strong when he is hungry. And thankfully, that's fairly often. All right, let's hunt down this mule deer. We're gonna wanna get some of our stamina back. And then I wonder if it would be best to actually hunt her. Okay, there we go. Down the cliffs. Okay, go, 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 go. I'm hoping that her up here, come on. Come on, you two, you've got this, you've got this. That's right, lots of bites, lots of bites. Oh, come on, we can be king of the mountain this way. This would be so good. All right, come on, Sulfur. We're almost there. Sulfur, get her. Sulfur. Look, you're a little faster. She's so almost done, Sulfur. Come on, just 1 or 2 more bites. And, are you kidding? Oh my gosh. This is like a dead zombie deer walking at this point. Come on. Sulfur, get her. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. I was really worried we weren't going to get that for just a second, and we really need the food. Sulfur always eats before Callie, too. He's not nearly as polite as Echo's mate is. Alright, so let's go ahead and fill ourselves up on food, and then we'll get some rest. We might actually sleep, like, more or less right next to the carcass. And then we need to continue to claim territory for our wolf pack, so that hopefully... There you go, you two. And hopefully a good night's sleep will help out with restoring some of their health. That is a gigantic bald eagle. There you go, friend. Alright. You know what? We haven't actually spent a little bit of time with Sulfur in a while, so why don't we go ahead, maybe play bow for just a second. Callie isn't exactly like the most playful of the wolves, but Sulfur, I mean, he's not super playful, but he does have a bit of a playful personality. Look at the size of that bald eagle, jeez. But yeah, so that's just where Wolf Quest has been. It's been taking me a little while to kind of get my feet back under myself after after those family tragedies, and it's kind of all tied together. And that's another reason. Whoa, cougar! We haven't had our Sims adventures just yet either, is because the Sims family is going to be really fun to play. I just wanted to be emotionally prepared for it, because the stories that we tell as we leave the actual queen of the mountain to herself. Yeah, this is actually, I would argue, the real queen of the mountain right here. There we go. But the stories that we tell in all of our adventures as we leave this, well, I don't know if Sulfur would leave this cougar alone right away. I think he would definitely try to scare it first. Come on, Sulfur. Because, I mean, upon reflection, it's not like having a... Yeah, it's not like having a cougar nearby is going to be a good... Sulfur, what are you doing? I mean, I guess if you really want to like fight for dominance of the mountains, fighting a literal mountain lion is the way to do it, but still... Yeep! Oh my gosh! Well, at least we've got her in a headlock, so there is that. I would really love to be able to watch a mountain lion raise her cubs. Maybe we should see if we can track one of these cougars in our Planet Zoo adventures pretty soon, because that would be quite fun. Nice, you two! I mean, if that's not going to start claiming dominance from Lost River, I don't know what is. But yeah, so thank you guys. I know that was a weird way to dive back into our wolf quest, but it just really helps me to be able to be honest with all of you when it comes to building the legacies, when it comes to following the families that we have followed for so long. I just needed a little bit of time because I realize it's not an easy thing to really fight for your family's survival. And I just wanted to be ready so that when we came back, we would be able to enjoy it as the experience that it is, while also still appreciating that even if we are, you know, poking at a pixel game, it is a little bit more than that, because every story has a little bit of seeds of truth to it, right? Ooh, there is a... Wait. There's a big old carcass that I would very much like to go and investigate, because I think it's a bison bull carcass, and I don't know if you guys knew this, but yeah, Sulfur with that appetite, he loves bison. That's one of the things he's really into. So we might go see what Lost River has done with this bison in just a moment, especially because if we can get a full stomach and some good night's sleep, we can definitely heal up quite a bit, since Callie, I'm gonna have to double check on Sulfur. How's Sulfur doing? He's actually doing great, but Callie did take quite a few hits. And if you didn't notice, Sulfur is actually still very hungry, which is wild. All right, so we'll investigate this while we go ahead and try to claim this territory as well. Because even though the elevations are quite high here, and it's going to be very snowy and not really the most ideal place to go ahead and try to raise our wolf pups, we do still want to go ahead and investigate, see if we can find more dens that we might possibly be able to use, and at least weaken or push Lost River's pack strength a little bit away from the territory that we're going to want to claim as our own, near the beautiful frozen waterfall that Callie has fallen in love with. All right. But yeah, that's just what's been going on. And as I was saying, if it seems a little silly to you to kind of think so deeply about, that's gonna be a nice bit of food, to think so deeply about the stories that we tell. The reason stories are so strong, that coyote was so cute, just like howling away. But the reason, and we'll go ahead and howl here and just challenge if any wolves try to come and get this, because this is a goodly chunk of a bison carcass. Yay, it's ours now! Oh my gosh, Sulfur. Sulfur, yes. I'm glad that he's happy, because we're gonna have plenty of food to eat now. There we go. And this is now our territory. And this is now our bison bull carcass. So let's go ahead, we'll howl again. And then we'll take a little nap, because since we have plenty of food. Well, oh wait, does Sulfur need to eat a little more? No, he's full too. So we'll go ahead and we'll sleep, because we do have some bruises that we need to go ahead and heal up. Oh, I feel so happy to be back with them. Because that's the other thing about family. And that's the other thing about stories that you've kept for a long time, and stories that you find inspiring. The familiarity of it, but also watching as the story grows, are a couple of the most amazing things I think we can really discover in life. Because that's what it's all about, right? Being able to grow. And speaking of being able to grow, I do want to be able to grow this wolf pack. So let's see, how far away are we? We still don't have 15 strong enough hexes, but we have found enough dens. And even though we have claimed 15 hexes of territory, and yes, we are going to be looking at the map, even though I said maybe we wouldn't look at maps for a little while, and we'd just try to use our sense of smell. No, it's been too long getting Generation 7 going, so we're just going to dive straight into it. But Callie and Sulfur are going to be pushing Lost River a little more out of the way. And then we're going to try to reclaim that burned forest, even though it frightens Callie somewhat, and find a den as close to the waterfall as possible before these two get ready to welcome the next generation into the family. So, if you guys could, do please leave a like for Callie and for Sulfur, and hopefully soon for Echo and Relic, to return once more to these forests, and for us to be able to take a deep breath and return to the stories, the legacies, the families, and the sense of growth that has been waiting for us. All right. And also, you know, we'll have to see. The only way you're able to really carry a story on is if you take the next step, right? So we'll have to see where it takes us. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.